eye on him.
Yeah, Malik Harrington leads the WCC in steals, and that's where Chris Victor's foundation is with this team.
Amount of pressure they put on the ball and how they make you struggle on the offensive end of the floor.
Jun-Suk Yo, the Gonzaga transfer. Heimbrodt launching a three, and Seattle U on the board right away. Offensive rebound, Vuk Boskovich for 샌디에이고. The kick out. Adrian McIntyre had a clean look, and the rebound tipped out to Brayton Maldonado. Seattle running the floor, and a slam. Will Heimbrodt has all five. Used by Steve Lavin this year.
Well, it helps keep the other opponent off guard. You never know who's going to start. You never know who's going to be featured that night.
Just a rash of injuries for the Toreros to deal with. And Tenari Lane called for a foul out high. Got his own miss. And flips it up top to Arrington. Brayton Maldonado short on the three. And Jun-Suk Yo, the offensive rebound. Maldonado at a career-high 33 in the regular season finale. A win against LMU. And he has a shot blocked. Goes back up. Won't go. Good defense from Gavin Ripp of the Toreros. And Will Heimbrodt. Spins. Heimbrodt off balance. Tough shot. It's Will Heimbrodt 7. You're going back a long time.
Well, there was a number of years they did not have a Division I basketball program. They've reinvigorated it. They've moved recently this year to the WCC. I think it's been a tremendous add for the league.
Jun-Suk Yo from deep. Short on the three, and Vuk Boskovich away and stolen by the Red Hawks. JoJo Murphy in the game, the senior from the Bay Area. He's from Piedmont over in the East Bay. As Jun-Suk Yo using glass.
Great cut from Jun-Suk Yo, Murphy. But that's how Seattle U's defense is built. If you're going to play out of the post, they're going to wall up. You're going to have to score over the top. They're tremendous making a stand at making you take tough shots.
Crawls in for Jun-Suk Yo. Step back in the key.
He was in a tough spot.
Rip squares up. Hits the heel of the rim, and the rebound pulled down by Jun-Suk Yo for the Red Hawks.
For that, Huron Dan, that's where he's at his best. Screen and a hard roll to the front of the rim with his size creates a lot of problems.
First points for the sophomore from China. And a wild pass that goes out of bounds, and a turn. Once Gorosito relocates. Three! First points for Gorosito tonight. Largest lead for the Toreros. Jun-Suk Yo back the other way.
Terrific job playing off of 2 feet there in transition.
샌디에이go's made 5 threes. And an offensive foul and a illegal screen. Vuk Boskovich picks up his second. So 2 of the 3 games.
Has the recipe for another upset here. 57% from the field. They've won the battle on the glass as well.
The lob to the rim. Brock.
As well as Wayne Tinkle here tomorrow night, where they know they're not returning as head coaches, but they have a passion for the game. They've built relationships. Smothering with terrific defense.
And an offensive foul off the ball. Illegal screen set by Austin. Vuk Boskovich trapped in the corner, and it's stolen by Seattle U. Here comes Will Heimbrodt. Nice up and under. Pretty play from Jun-Suk Yo.
That's why you play off of 2 feet in the paint. Create some extra opportunities. Get to the paint, have some patience, sell the shot, step through. Jun-Suk Yo in Seattle trying to get right back in it.
Holding out the ball. Taking the basket. Jeez. And a slam.
He has been the most there.
Cuts it to 3. Backdoor for Once Gorosito, and a foul. Will Heimbrodt in disbelief.
What a cut, what a pass, what a block. I want to see that again. I don't know if there was much of a foul. The reaction from Heimbrodt. Oh, that's a clean block.
He did get him up high, though.
Yeah, he got the ball first. Either way, Gorosito.
Step back, long two. That's way short from Yojun석. Pushing. And here comes USD attacking to the bucket. And the layup missed by Adrian McIntyre. And neither team can figure out how to put the ball through the bucket right now. Right on cue. JoJo Murphy ties the game.
You set that last one. Only their second made three of the night.
Here's Maldonado. Down the lane. The scoop by Maldonado, and his first points of the night gives Seattle U the lead. Yojun석 short on the three, and the rebound Adrian McIntyre. Here comes Sandiego. Pass inside at the rim, and a foul will send Tim Moore Jr. to the line for Sandiego. 49-43. Seattle U has found their game here in the second half. Back in a smart play to keep it alive. Heimbrodt attacks, fouled, and one. Will Heimbrodt. If Rip can capitalize, gets it back to Gorosito, though. And a foul as Rip goes down.
Completely incidental. But a situation
high and low.
A double dip for Rondan.
Right there.
On second look.
It's funny, that might be the flagrant part. Now,
after review, the foul has been upgraded to a flagrant number 1 on number 6 for Seattle U.
An angle or an opportunity.
Blindside coming in. Gorosito read it beautifully for the steal. Now fires a three. Tie game. What a play by Once.
Seen that a number of times here in the first two nights of the WCC tournament.
Nice pass out of the double team, and Heimbrodt is fouled. And Rip. And Seattle goes back. Red Hawks by 2. Inside to Maurer, and he drops it in. The 7-foot Gavin Rip in the corner. Rip drives, Rip to the bucket. Missed the runner, and the rebound grabbed by Seattle U, and with 4 fouls. Now the double team comes. Yojun석, the step through. Cross the key, and a travel on Yojun석.
But when you're struggling to shoot the basketball the way that Seattle U has, you're 3 of 21. You pass up an open look to attack. That's not a travel. Came to a 2-foot stop. You have the ability to pivot, create space. Is what looked awkward.
Once Gorosito had it knocked away. Loose ball, diving for it. Arrington trying to get a timeout, and he does. Seattle U timeout with the ball. Costly turnover by the Toreros. High. Mismatch, and Heimbrodt calling for the ball. Murphy. And a timeout, Seattle U. 6 on the shot clock, 14.3 remaining.
On it here in the second half.
Here is Heimbrodt. Turns the corner, down the lane. And the rebound grabbed by Sandiego. Here they go. Down 2. 5 seconds. Vuk Boskovic